Hi, I am Valerio Coretti, and in this video with my colleagues Manuel Ibañez and Fabio Caputo I will show you a short demonstration of our IoT services Ablativo. Here we can see a user that goes to the museum and downloads the Ablativo mobile application. To use the app, he has to sign in with username and password, and then he has to choose the mentor who will lead him through the museum. We can see three types of mentors, each of which will propose a specific visit: simple for non-expert users, more detailed for passionate users, or translated in English for international users. Now, when the user enters a room, he immediately receives a message from the works in that room that he can see in the list of messages, like a messaging app. The user can now start the visit and the chat by clicking on the button Inizia Visita, that starts also the reading of the values from the smartphone sensors. Then the user enters the chat with the chosen statue and interacts with it by asking questions among those that are proposed to him. During the interaction, the mentor can intervene, as in this case where the users enter the same question twice. If the user is satisfied of the interaction, he can leave a like on the room with the phone shake, or leave a like on the statue by clicking on the heart at the top right of the chat. At the end of the visit, the user clicks on the button Concludi Visita, which will stop the reading of the sensor values and save the visit. The user then can review their visits in the profile section of the app, and for each visit he can read the questions and answers with each statue and listen the melody generated by Ablativo during the visit, taking the values of the environmental sensors and smartphone telemetries. Now that the user has finished the visit, he can log out of the app. Well, the part relating to the mobile app ends here, and in the following, Manuel will introduce the beacon sensor and the dashboard for curators.
So let's start with the STM board. First we can reset it, you just see everything. Here, thanks to PuTTY, we can see the terminal, and it is now doing all the configuration. So it is connecting to the Wi-Fi, to the AppOS gateway, and it is running the BLI for the beacon, and then it is sending the telemetries to AppOS. So from IoT Core, we can see the telemetries that are coming from the device through MQTT. And from here on DynamoDB, we can see all the telemetries that are stored thanks to the rule that we set. Now let's take a look to the curator dashboard. First we need to log in. We're using Cognito for the curator users. So sign in. On the home page we can see the user of this week. It is in Italian, of course, because it is tagged for the Sapienza Museum. Then we have stanze, so rooms, and here we can see all the rooms inside the museum with the likes and a little description. And if you want to know more, just click on more info. There are the temperature, humidity, pressure, or the telemetries referring to that room, and all the artworks that there are inside with the upvote and downvote, the artist, which in this case is me, not really, and the description. And we have also this little calendar, which is now not implemented. Here, yeah, it is a bit old. There are some events, we can add some events and maybe in the future broadcast to everyone. And then there is an about page. So in conclusion, we can see how each time a device is disconnected from the service, there is this pop-up message on the bottom right that notifies us.